Welcome to Fast English, where we make learning English exciting and inspiring. Today, I'm going to tell you the extraordinary and deeply moving story of Forrest Gump, a man whose simple wisdom, boundless kindness, and incredible life journey have inspired millions. His story is a tapestry of love, loss, success, and perseverance, woven through some of the most pivotal moments in American history. Get ready to embark on an adventure that will not only help you improve your English, but also leave you reflecting on the beauty of living a life true to oneself. Let's begin. Our story starts in the small town of Greenbow, Alabama, where Forrest Gump is born to a single mother, Mrs. Gump. Forrest faces challenges right from the start. Born with a lower-than-average IQ, he struggles academically and socially. To make matters worse, he has a spinal condition that requires him to wear leg braces, making him an easy target for bullying. But Forrest is blessed with a mother who loves him unconditionally and believes in his potential. Mrs. Gump teaches Forrest some of the most important lessons he will carry throughout his life. She often tells him, "Don't ever let anybody tell you they are better than you, and you have to do the best with what God gave you." These words of wisdom become the foundation of Forrest's resilient and optimistic outlook on life. One day, young Forrest meets Jenny Curran, a girl from a troubled home. Jenny becomes his first and closest friend, and Forrest quickly falls in love with her. She tells him, "Run, Forrest, run," during one of his many encounters with bullies. Miraculously, Forrest discovers he has an extraordinary gift for running. He breaks free from his leg braces and sprints like the wind, leaving his bullies far behind. This talent becomes one of the defining features of his life. As Forrest grows older, his ability to run opens doors he never imagined. Despite his academic struggles, he earns a scholarship to play football for the University of Alabama. Forrest becomes a college football star, leading his team to numerous victories and earning national recognition. His success takes him to the White House, where he meets President John F. Kennedy. Forrest's unpretentious nature stands out in these moments, as he candidly shares his thoughts without realizing the impact of his words. After college, Forrest enlists in the U.S. Army and is sent to fight in the Vietnam War. It is here that he meets Benjamin Buford Bubba Blue, a fellow soldier with a dream of starting a shrimp business. Bubba's enthusiasm for shrimp inspires Forrest, and they become best friends. Forrest also serves under Lieutenant Dan Taylor, a man from a long line of soldiers who believes it is his destiny to die in combat. During a mission, Forrest's bravery shines through as he rescues several of his fellow soldiers, including Lieutenant Dan, from a deadly ambush. Tragically, Bubba doesn't survive, and Forrest is heartbroken. He honors Bubba's memory by vowing to one day start the shrimp business they had dreamed of together. Forrest's heroism earns him the Medal of Honor, which is presented to him by President Lyndon B. Johnson. Despite the recognition, Forrest remains humble and unaffected by fame. He returns home and briefly becomes a table tennis sensation, representing the United States in China during the period of ping-pong diplomacy. Back in the U.S., Forrest reconnects with Lieutenant Dan, who has become embittered by his injuries and struggles to adjust to civilian life. Forrest, however, remains unwavering in his loyalty and kindness. He invites Lieutenant Dan to join him in starting the shrimp business, keeping his promise to Bubba. Together, they establish the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, which eventually becomes a massive success. Lieutenant Dan finds a renewed sense of purpose, and their friendship deepens. Throughout all of this, Forrest never stops thinking about Jenny. Her life, however, has taken a darker turn. She's been caught in a cycle of abusive relationships, drugs, and searching for meaning in a world that seems to offer her none. Despite her struggles, Jenny always finds her way back to Forrest, even if only briefly. One of the most iconic moments of Forrest's journey occurs when he decides to run across America. Forrest sets out on a run without any specific goal, covering thousands of miles over 3 years. Along the way, he inspires people who see his determination as a symbol of hope. When asked why he's running, Forrest simply says, "I just felt like running." His journey becomes a national phenomenon, even though Forrest himself doesn't see it that way. Eventually, Forrest and Jenny reunite. Jenny introduces Forrest to a little boy named Forrest Jr., revealing that he is their son. This moment brings immense joy to Forrest, who is amazed to learn that he has a child. Jenny, now ready to settle down, invites Forrest to be a part of their son's life. But their time together is short-lived. Jenny reveals that she is terminally ill, and Forrest steps in to care for her and their son with the same unwavering love he has always shown her. In the final chapter of Forrest's story, Jenny passes away, leaving Forrest and young Forrest Jr. to carry on her memory. Forrest finds solace in raising his son, teaching him the same lessons of kindness, resilience, and simplicity that his mother once taught him. As Forrest sits on a bench waiting for his son's school bus, he reflects on his life. He wonders whether life is guided by fate or by chance, but ultimately concludes that it might be a combination of both. In his own unique way, Forrest's life is a testament to the power of living with an open heart and embracing whatever comes your way. The story of Forrest Gump is one of love, perseverance, and the extraordinary beauty of an ordinary life. It reminds us that success isn't measured by wealth or intelligence, but by the kindness we show, the promises we keep, and the courage to face life's challenges. Forrest's journey is proof that even the simplest among us can leave an incredible mark on the world. Thank you for joining me for this inspiring tale. I hope it has not only improved your English, but also inspired you to see life's possibilities. Until next time, this is Fast English, signing off.